Hey guys, so one of you asked me, one of the curious audiences asked me, what the heck is this? What does that mean? This is a show of respect in martial art. And in the martial art I do, it's called Wing Chun. Wing Chun, it's a revolutionary style. So traditional martial art, you have the reverse, right hand fist, left hand palm. And this means martial, this means peace or negotiation or compromising. So peace and the martial, they go hand in hand, right? And what that means is the word martial art in Chinese literally means to stop conflict. That's what it's for. That's the reason. So when you have martial art, it's just create negotiation, a situation where we can eliminate violence. So that's the essence of what this is about. But in Wing Chun, we do the opposite. We do the opposite fist, and the right hand is the palm. And the reason being that is in the late Chinese history, you have the Qing dynasty who ruled over China, but they're considered outsiders. So the people who are the Han race want to restore their kingdom, and they want to overthrow the Qing dynasty. And as a result, they want to train out a lot of martial artists, and they create a revolutionary style called Wing Chun that's designed to train, get people proficient in martial art as soon as possible. And that's why they have a little bit of secret behind the scene sign to show, okay, well, we are looking to overthrow, so it's the reverse, like we want to oppose, so it's the opposite side. We're opposing the current government, but then of course that's a bit of an inside story about why I do this. It's a show of respect. Okay, so now that you know, in this class I want to share with you what exactly is breath work. So we've covered some session about how to increase the breathing oxygen, but and kind of the way to develop and deepen your breath. Before I go into the system that I'm about to teach you to take that to the next level, I want to talk a little bit about the origin of what this is. So breath work is translated from Mandarin Chinese as Qi Gong. So literally, Qi Gong, Gong, it means work, hard work, persistence, consistency, new habit, and skill. Qi is energy, it's breath, it's vitality. So when you combine the two things, qi, breath, and work, breath, work. Yeah? So, but it's a little bit more than that. It's about getting skillful in mastering your qi, your energy, your vitality, and being able to master it, manipulate it, take advantage of it. And there's that skill component, that skill development. It takes skill, it takes hard work, and something you must do. And this is the same as any other type of learning, whether it's cooking, or tennis, or golf. You can't just read about it, you can't just hear about it, you can't just watch people do it, you have to do it. You have to go and participate. And that's how you develop the skill. Okay, so breath work, Qigong, this is what we're practicing. We're actually learning to master breath, beginning by by experiencing what is even the breath, right? Just taking a breath. So many people talk about it and we build on top of it, but no one really starts the beginning. So I'm showing you how to do that. The executive warrior breath work is something I developed over the last 25 years. So it's a distillation of the various systems I've learned. I've been trained by Wim Hof. I've been trained in Tai Chi, in Wing Chun, in Stride Jiao. There's a lot of different martial art. I practice judo. So there's a lot of things that I've learned. And what I did is I take everything I learned to distill this into eight breaths. Each breath is designed to build something, some aspect of your vitality, energy, focus, resilience, physical resilience, mental resilience. So I'm gonna, over the coming days, I'm gonna take you through the 8 breaths, one breath at a time. Once you master this breath, at the end of this training, you will gain a level of mastery of breath control that you couldn't possibly comprehend before you start. So it's a distillation of all everything we learned, everything I've learned over the years with various masters, and what I'm trying to do is create something that's quite compact, quite concise. I used to spend hours and hours practicing meditation, practicing breathing. I've done yoga, pranayama, I've done a whole bunch of things, but they take so much time, and you're busy, right? We're all busy. We've got life. I can't just run to a yoga ashram and just hide there for days without managing my business or talking to my clients. So what I do is I can create something very concise, very compact, something that you can practice anytime, anywhere. You can wear a suit. You can even do it while sitting in the office. So what I want to share with you is something that I hope will truly be of use for you and bring you a lot of benefit, just like it has brought me. So that's a little bit about the introduction of what the Executive Warrior Breathwork comes from. It's built on top of all these ancient practices that I've learned over all my life to combine in something that you can just do wherever you are. One thing you'll find in this particular breath work is there's breath holding, there's breath retention. So when you breathe all the way out, there are occasions where I ask you to hold your breath for as long as you can. Don't breathe in yet. All right? So this is where I will ask you to look after yourself. You push yourself, but don't feel like you're competing. You're looking to expand your capacity. You're not competing with anyone else. If I can hold my breath for 3 minutes, doesn't mean that you should hold your breath for 3 minutes. Okay? So progress but then push yourself a little bit, and that's how you develop Kong, right? Kung Fu, which breath work, Qi Gong, Gong is the word that means work. That's how you develop that skill and mastery. So there'll be time when I ask you to breathe all the way out and ask you to hold that breath. Just go as long as you feel you can do. Do not faint. Do not pass out. Please don't pass out. Don't hold your breath for so long that you faint. So breathe all the way out, and there'll be time when I ask you to breathe all the way in and hold. Okay, so 2 different type of breath retention: all the way out, all the way in, and hold. All the way in, remember, you're making your 360-degree expansion. Hold it in and hold for a period of time. So that's something to be conscious of. There will be breath holding throughout this exercise. The other thing to be mindful of is when we do this exercise, we do combine that with movement. And that's a distinction from traditional meditation. Like it is conjunction with movement. And we do a lot of that in martial art. When you expand, you tend to breathe out. When you contract, you tend to breathe in, right? In, out, and that is cycle. So there are physical benefits for doing this. There's a particular reason why you do that. But mentally, it allows you to start to prepare your body to learn the mastery of breath while moving. Because I already started you on that journey in the last video. I talked about how for you to use your breath to manage everyday situation, it means that you need to learn to manage your breath, whether you're walking and talking to a client, or whether you're standing and making a public speech, or you're about to run to the platform. Whatever that situation, you need to learn how to manage your breath. So in martial art or in Qigong, we learn to combine our breath with a sequence, with a movement, and that creates a sense of coherence in terms of that, how your body is matched with your breath and your breath is matched with your body. So I hope that gives you a bit of glimpse and understanding of the context of what we're doing here. There are 8 breaths. We're going to spend a few days introducing you to one after another. Just go within with the attitude to experience. don't worry too much about right or wrong. Just follow along. Initially, get the movement right. Then you start to think about getting the breath right. Then you start to think about getting more posture in a final point correction. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, take care. God bless.